The biggest thing, man, is understanding who you're going against.
Yeah.
I know I have to beat this center. I do a great job at using my hands and being able to rip over it. And then from here, you know, you're tackling Saquon Barkley, and it's near the goal line, so you have to drive your feet. Because of his power, his center of gravity, he doesn't go down right away. I was able to hold on, drive back, and then the gang was able to fill in for me.
What allows you to know whether you have to take on the center, right? You got to lower the pads and take him on, or whether you have the ability to move around him and the timing to be able to get around him and still make the play?
Based on the block scheme, based on what my 3 technique and my 1 technique does, Antoine Woods right here, he does a great job at winning his gap and keeping his gap. So for me, it's freedom. I get freedom.
Wherever you win, stay.
Stay on.
And the first thing you got to do, though, after you defeat the block, you got to square up.
Got to square up. Got to square up.
Trying to get the edge. Cowboys have it bottled up, and he's going to get only back to the original line of scrimmage. And again, it's Jaylon Smith.
Linebackers were paid to make plays on the ball.
There's some jet sweep motion.
What is your key right here?
I recognize that Y is off on top of the motion, and whenever Y is off, he's going to take you to where it's going. So my triangle is through 81, through the guard, through the back.
Little isosceles triangle, that's my key. I'm seeing everything in that picture.
Even with the center coming up on you here, it's just a question of keeping your eyes up and following the cutback here to be able to defeat that block.
Exactly.
Bridgman drops the football, and I think the Cowboys got it.
As he's making the move in the hole with Drake, his hand comes out and pops the ball free, and Dallas recovers.
Honestly, I really don't like the technique I used. I'd rather use my hands and stuff shed and really be able to make a play, but I'm an athlete, and sometimes it just happens.
When you scrape square. You're always trying to stay as square as you can.
Always trying to keep the shoulders square, always.
Where do your eyes go on a snap? Like, is it a feel, like a big picture, I feel it? Do I look at somebody's feet?
I blur my vision through the Y, through the guard, and the back.
Okay, gotcha.
As linebackers, we're matching the steps of the back pretty much for the most part.
What are you reading here? Because I see your first step is kind of a hesitation, almost back.
BAP.
Okay.
Read. Slow till I know.
Okay.
If that makes
Slow
sense.
till I know. I like that.
Slow till I know.
Slow till I know.
Just patience.
Patience.
You've
This
got
is-
the speed and the quickness to go make the play. Last thing you want to do is overrun it, be too quick.
The problem was 54, he cut like he underwent somebody and he was just shooting from their side. So.
How much right now, Jaylon, with all the pre-snap motion that you get, the fly sweep, it's a lot of
it
cheese
is
out
at
there,
an
right?
all-time high right now.
I see people snapping right there, right specifically in that spot, right, Jaylon? Quarterback, the jet sweep.
How does that affect where you're going to end up?
It's so challenging, and then they combat that with tempo.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you fatigue, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Well, I mean, you talked about, you try to blur your vision through that triangle, but now we're just going to add something to that triangle, right? We're going to add one more piece to it, so there's movement everywhere.
Has Richardson in motion. They're going to give the handoff to Thompson before he runs into the other Indianapolis man, Jaylon Smith.
Because it's all about messing up. They're all trying to mess up your eyes. Trying to mess up your eyes. All they need is one.
Right.
Adrian right here could go either way.
They call him AD all day.
Yeah.
He can go anywhere. He can make any cut at the drop of a dime.
Who do you have your eyes on?
I am responsible for the B gap. So my triangle is the center, through the back, through the Y. And that's literally my key. It's all about patience. It's all about understanding where your help is. I know Leighton's coming over the top. Why? Because we're paid to make plays on the ball.
Right.
So understanding that when I shoot outside in.
Jaylon Smith came across. Boy, he's explosive from that middle linebacker position to make the play.
I've always wondered this. Why a linebacker? I mean, the ball's on the 1 yard line. I mean, you're sitting 6 yards away from the ball, and I'm thinking to myself, why are you so deep? I mean, what's the goal being deeper?
Momentum, being able to really read.
Okay.
You can't miss your read.
So I see your first step. You're still attacking, though. It gives you that 2 or 3 yards to read while you're coming downhill?
You can't miss your read. You can't have a false step. Through bad experience of being up closer, thinking it would help, it didn't.
Okay.
So we kind of recognized that as a unit and kind of worked on correcting it. We got better and better as the year went.
The guard's pulling here, too. So everything's telling you to go right.
And you see I'm matching the back.
Yep.
It's footwork.
Downhill.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. I mean, that's one thing they always say, right? Fire your gun.
Oh, you gotta shoot down. Yeah, shoot
There's
down
no
now.
time.
I can put my head down and go in the red zone, being a Mike.
Here's your game, though. Speed.
I'm fast. I mean, I can move.
Rolls right, buying time, cuts it back left. Being chased by Jaylon Smith, hit and sack. Jaylon Smith finally got his man.
Jaylon Smith just made a heck of a play.
But your speed on this right here just goes sideline to sideline and just track this down.
Snap to Wentz, 3-man rush. They get pressure. He scoots to his right, stops, throws. Jaylon Smith breaks up the pass.
No problem at all for Jaylon Smith, one of the fastest linebackers in the league, ran a 4.44. I know wide receivers and maybe one talking right now who couldn't accomplish that.
Like, how many times do they want to test you on this exact same play?
Trubisky back, throws it in the back of the end zone. That is knocked away. That's a touchdown saved by Jaylon Smith.
You gotta understand, boss man, I'm from Indiana. It's a basketball state. You know what I mean? So, I can strap up.
Yeah. So this is a 3x2.
It's a cover 2, but it's a red 2. We're down in the red zone, so it's more match principles.
So you can't get help with your safeties because they're already wide enough.
You're responsible for number 3 inside?
I got the stick. I got the stick nod.
Yep.
I got the drive.
Little stutter and go.
I got it, everything.
How do you play this when you go, okay, I know I got him one-on-one. What do I want to take away? How do I change my feet?
He was trying to beat me vertical, but I'm fast. I mean, I can move. For me, it's just about having that inside leverage, getting to that hip, and playing it through the hands.
Right.
Defend the rim.
Yeah, defend the rim, but just clean hands. That's really what I'm looking for. I just got a personal mentality. I don't really like getting scored on. I don't like being.
That's a pretty good mentality to be a defensive guy.
I don't want to be the guy. You know what I mean?
And what about the fact that you're sitting here inside the 10? So what you do here is you drop underneath him, right? You know that you've got the end line there, so it's like, I'll let him get to me.
Yeah. He shoots it vertical. I got the speed and the range for it to be a hard throw. I got the ability to get there. If I'm too high and he cuts under and I let him inside, it's gonna be a touchdown.
How much does it help, Jaylon, that they're spread? Like, there's no back, there's really no threat.
I really hate it. It puts all the stress on me. But I know they're coming to me. You know, down here, if we're in the red 2, they're gonna put speed at 3 and they're gonna try to work.
Really nice play there by Jaylon Smith.
You get that out, but they come right back.
Same play.
Same play.
Yep.
Same play, it's unbelievable. Like that, you don't get a repeat play a lot like that.
Snap to Trubisky, back and looking over the middle, no pressure, back of the end zone, knocked away again.
Same play.
Jaylon Smith again.
Listen, I knew they were coming at me every single play down here.
Why? Why do you say that? I mean, was there something about, film study? Was it something about
Film study down in the red zone, they like to work number 3.
So this is blitz 0, right? So now you're going blitz 0, but I would have to assume nothing changes for you. You still got number 3.
Basically, our red zone is legit. And the only way that you can really win it is if you come at the mic in a one-on-one.
Just a little seam up the field there. And again, Jaylon Smith with a nice play on this football.
He's athletic enough to cover a wide receiver with the boundary back there behind him.
Really, 2 really nice defensive plays by Jaylon Smith.
So what's your goal to play this? Because you got to take him if he crosses your face. You got to take him if he goes over the top of you.
So for me, positioning is first.
Okay.
So once I'm in position, now I'm fighting through the hands. And if I'm in position, clean hands, I'll be good.
Keenan from the shotgun, running out of time, tosses it up over the middle, and it is picked off.
That's a heck of a catch there by Jaylon Smith.
Great catch.
We're taught to get the ball. Man, they was giving me, media was giving me so much hell because I hadn't had an interception in like 80 games or something like that. It was crazy.
Well, I wanted to put that in, you know. I wanted you to.
What's the balance when you're in zone coverage to playing your zone but reading the quarterback?
So hard.
You know, the balance, because
so
you know you got
hard.
responsibilities,
It's so hard.
but you know that the quarterbacks go where their eyes go.
It's so hard because the receivers are changing and they're finding windows, and as you guys get more advanced, you do a lot of trick.
Right.
A lot of it's so difficult. We're always looking to find that balance of when to read the quarterback and then when to read the route concept.
Right.
And just trying to find that the balance to be able to make those plays. And that's really that next level for me, is just to continue to improve on that, to figure out how I can create more turnovers.